Miteju meets Peoples. You don't belong here, Peoples said. Peoples was an older, mature lion. It was plain to see his life was well lived. The scars on his face were evident of the battles he's been in. The bruises on his paws evident of his victories, and the patches of fur missing indicative of his losses. "Did you hear me?" Peoples questioned. "Yes, I did," Miteju returned. "Well," Peoples said, awaiting anxiously. Miteju stood quiet and motionless as time seemed to slip away. He knew not what answer to give. Should he tell his situation or be tight-lipped as possible? "Meal time," a guard yells, this breaking the silence and uncomfortableness between the two. The two walk side by side, not as friends, but two individuals forced into a situation. This situation allowing them a commonality between the two. They walk toward the center of the cave where two gazelles devoid of life are laying. The guards step back and allow the crowd placed in this cave to gather. The number was not very many, but enough to understand that Miteju was no longer among the civilization of the pride. As the circle tightens around the gazelles, Miteju for a brief moment pauses. People nudge, walking alongside. "Keep moving. Don't you dare stop." Miteju restarts his pace and continues alongside, seeming unreal unless one was there to see the situation unfold. What appeared to be over 100 lions was definitely between 75 to 80 lions. As the circle grew smaller, each one's size became more noticed, along with the stories each one's body language said, and the scars on their faces showed, but many, not a few, only showed their worry in their eyes. As the beginning of a party had to occur, a huge gray lion leapt forward. His hair showed years, while his size displayed dominance. Full speed he traveled until reaching the gazelle. He slid into it upon nearing the carcasses and stood. The circle stopped shrinking in size. Every lion within earshot and eyeshot paused, not so much in just fear as in fear and respect. The lion named Coil spoke, and spoke with authority. "Brothers, come forward," he yelled. 15 lions similar to him in appearance made their way to him. "Let us eat," he said, "and save the scraps for those beneath us." Every other lion watched as the 16 feasted, and when they were through, and most of the choice pieces consumed, did the others even attempt to approach the lifeless gazelles. Miteju looked at what was occurring and shook his head. The expression on his face was a reflection of what his eyes were seeing. The disbelief was beyond evident. "Welcome to your new home," people said.